Hi, this is PR Sundar. Welcome to Post Market Report sponsored by Delta.exchange and TradeX.live. The markets consolidated today. It was really very surprising. After a long time, the market was so stable. I think Nifty moved only about 40-50 point range if you leave the first few minutes. But the pre-market, it was indicating a very big gap up, but it didn't happen like that. And then at the end of the day, both Nifty and Bank Nifty closed almost flat. And in fact, I can say it was slightly down. Yesterday, because the last half an hour, the market shot up nearly 100 points. So weighted average was indicating lower. So that's why today, NSE website says, the Nifty closed positive. But actually it was almost flat. But the talk of the town or talk of the social media today, why India VIX fell more than 20%? When was the last time the India VIX fell 20%? The 20% fall in VIX is very huge. The maximum it falls 10%. Even the 10% also falls only when there is a big event and that event is over. That uncertainty is over. And 20%, if I am not wrong, that kind of crash happens only after the parliament election results are over, because a parliament election is considered to be one of the biggest events, and once that uncertainty is over, the VIX is likely to fall 20%. But today there was nothing like that. As I've been telling you, this election seems to be more hot than the other parliament elections in 2019 or 2014, and those two elections, I remember the India VIX was trading above 30. It went up to 35 to 40. But this time, nobody understands why this India VIX keeps falling like this. And today, it went very close to 10. Who knows? By the time we go to the actual parliament election results, I will not be surprised if the VIX falls to a single digit also. But what is another surprise, looking at the option premiums, they are not very cheap. The option premiums are really looking very big, right? Look at the option premium in the May series. And because, India VIX is calculated based on 1 month option premium, right? Even the June month or December month option premiums, there was no corresponding, crash in the premium. So I really don't know how, maybe it may be a technical error or also maybe, I don't know. So everybody was wondering, and even I'm also wondering why the VIX crashed 20%. So what happens, when there is a big event, going into the event, the VIX will shoot up, premium will shoot up. Say for example, some people will think, BJP will surely win. So they'll be ready to pay huge amount of money, a huge amount of premium for buying a call option. And then some people will think, the BJP will lose, market will crash. They'll be ready to pay huge premium for buying a put option. So that's why the both put premium and call premium shoots up, and that is how the VIX shoots up. And once the election results are over, then there is no uncertainty, right? So, market may move, but, once that move has happened, and after that, what next? Not going to be very big. The premiums tend to crash. In fact, before 2014 parliament election and before 2019 parliament election, in both parliament elections, just before the parliament election, the VIX was much higher, 35 to 40. Option premiums were so huge, but incidentally, in both the times, just after the election, Nifty did not even close 100 or 200. Means like in both instances, Nifty did not even close 1% plus or minus. It closed, I think in both cases it closed positive, but it closed less than 1% only. So probably now they are thinking, so this time also it may happen. So that's why the premiums are so low. But I will tell you, never bet the parliament election results. It can happen anything. In 2016, anybody thought when Trump will win the US elections? Nobody thought. In 2017, did anybody think Brexit will happen? Nobody. but it has happened. So as a true trader, uncertainty is an uncertainty till it becomes certainty. So this will become certainty only on June 4. Until June 4, this is uncertainty. So you have to be very, very careful. So as I tell you, although the probability is very, very high. So some of you may be BJP supporters, maybe some of you are Congress supporters. Okay. Now, my opinion is that either BJP will win with a clear majority. When I say BJP, it's not BJP, it's NDA. Okay. Or Congress coalition will win with a clear majority. One of the two things will happen. So in both cases, the markets will not react much. Reaction will be very, very big, very, very negative only if there is a hung parliament. BJP coalition getting 260, 250, Congress coalition also getting 250, 260. There were some independents or some smaller parties, getting 30, 40 seats. Then all the drama will unfold. So as long as either BJP plus or Congress plus is getting a clear majority, the markets will react positively and also will not react very big positive. I think I have also tweeted once, okay, my personal opinion is that if BJP comes also, stock market will be in trouble. If Congress comes also, the stock market will be in trouble. Why BJP comes, stock market will be in trouble? Because they have already indicated that if BJP comes to power once again, okay, this long-term capital gain tax of 10%, short-term capital gain tax of 15% will be abolished, and then whatever profit you are getting, that will be added into your income. So once that is added into your income, you will end up paying tax somewhere from 35 to 42%. So that's a very big negative. Suppose if Congress comes to power, Congress is promising so much of social welfare schemes, and I'm sure they will not have enough money to spend for that, so they may increase the corporate tax. You remember, BJP government has reduced the corporate tax from 30% to 22%. So the Congress government may, although they did not indicate, but it's my guess, they may increase the 22% to back to 30%, so that the corporate tax collection will be higher, so that they can spend for social welfare schemes. So, but that will be later, not immediately after the election. That will take time. So, but given all these things, this 20% crash in VIX is really, really surprising, and that is, as I told you, it's not even reflecting in the premiums. Okay, so Reliance fell after the results, and in fact TCS first fell after the results, Infosys next fell after the results, HDFC Bank fell after the results, now Reliance. So all the top index heavyweight stocks, they are actually not going higher after the results, but the market is going higher. So that is a puzzling. So like in Indian market, it's very difficult to understand. So in fact, today HDFC Bank fell for second straight day after the results, right? So right now US markets are trading higher, but Tesla will be starting the results. So many companies have come out with results like big banks and this and that, but the technology side, so the Magnificent Seven. So out of these 7 stocks, I think 4 or 5 stocks are coming out with results today. And today, after the US market close, Tesla will come out with results. So that will start the trend. But anyway, nobody is expecting good result from Tesla because, for the last 1 year, they kept on cutting the prices of Tesla cars. Their cars are not doing very well, right? So looking at the open interest, so people are selling aggressively put options. Less call options are added, but more put options are added. 22,300, 22,200, 22,100. Okay, put options have been sold. There was some unwinding in 22,000 put option because the premium has come close to like 12-13 rupees. And people are also taking 22,400 short straddle. Okay, afternoon when I checked, the premium was around 200 rupees combined premium. So these people will make money, as long as Nifty is not making more than 200 point move either side from 22,400. So which looks like a more probable trade. Okay, but now because of this, what these injections, sudden fall of 200 point last Thursday, so make more option writers afraid of taking the positions. So there are only less players. So I think the premiums are lucrative. So for 2 days you are getting 200 point premium. It's good. So after a long time, today the market was very stable. I think Nifty moved only about 40-50 points. It did not move much. After a long time, intraday players, they made good profit. And only in the last 30 minutes, so there was some jitterness, that's because yesterday it shot up. So today, IT stocks supported the market, right? And Bank Nifty also, except HDFC Bank. Other banks have done very well. So Reliance has, came down a little bit, but I think that will get corrected, in next few days. So, the last 30 minutes, that 30-40 point sell-off is understandable because, US markets results season begin, the technology stocks. Okay. So right now, GIFT Nifty indicating only about 10-15 point plus. Okay. So that's nothing because we have to wait for tomorrow morning Tesla results. That will decide the trend for our market tomorrow. So today, FIIs have sold once again 3,000 crores. The domestic institutions have bought for same amount, around 3,000 crore. So net institutional flow is nil. But this is quite disturbing that FII selling, keep on continuing. But only problem is that, when they keep on selling, if the markets are holding like this, what will happen if they start buying? Then 23,000 will be the next target. So, but that may not happen in this series, but, we can hope that happens in May series, provided our corporate results and US corporate results are going well. So that's it for now. Hope you enjoyed watching this video. Thank you for watching.